Hello students, welcome to Magesh classes. This is the seventh part of the video presentation in the lesson ionic equilibrium. Here we are going to discuss about the solubility product. Before enter into the topic, we have to know something about the solubility of the salt. The salts are categorized into two types. One is soluble and another one is insoluble. In case of organic chemistry, we can simply classify it as soluble, insoluble. But in physical chemistry, the solubles are categorized as soluble salt and sparingly or slightly soluble salts. Some soluble salt examples are nitrates and sodium, potassium, ammonium salt, etc. The sparingly soluble salts example silver chloride, silver bromide, barium sulfide, zinc sulfide, etc. So when the sparingly soluble salts dissolve in water, what happens? The salts are surrounded by the solvent media, here the aqueous media. What happens? It has a equilibrium existence between the ionized and unionized part. That is dissociated salt and its constituents ions. So this equilibria is called solubility equilibria. Let us consider the sparingly soluble salt of the type XMYN. So X is the cation and Y is the anion. So in general, the cationic part is in the first part and the anionic part is in the next one. Okay. So X is the cation and Y is the anion. And what is the M? M is the number of the cations and N is the number of the anions. Then what is the charge of the X? The charge of the X is the N plus. So the N plus is the charge of the cation and M minus is the charge of the anion. On dissociation, it gives M number of Xn plus ion and N number of Ym minus ions. Consider the dissociation. So this is the salt XMYN. It dissociates to give the X is the cationic part and Y is the anionic part. And M is the number of X, so you get M number of X and N plus. And N number of Y, M minus ions. So this is the equilibrium reaction and it is solubility equilibrium. Writing equilibrium constant, that is K is equal to the product concentration. What are the product concentration? That is X N plus power M and Y minus M, Y power minus M and power N. So N is the stoichiometric coefficient or in the exponential ratio. Okay, divided by the salt. Salt is the XM into Yn. So here M, XM, Yn. The equilibrium constant is said to be solubility product. Why it is called solubility product? Because the constituents ions are equilibrium with the undissociated salt. At solubility equilibria, the equilibrium constant is referred as the solubility product. So here the K is said to be Ksp into the concentration of Xn plus power M into the concentration of Y power N. Here the XMYN concentration is omitted because the concentration of constant solid is taken as 1, so it is omitted. So the dissociation of ions, Ksp is equal to the product of molar concentration of the constituents ion. So it is a cation and it is a stoichiometric coefficient. Now the solubility product is defined as it is the constituents ion. So the Ksp is equal to product of molar concentration of the constituents ion, each raised to the power of its stoichiometric coefficient. The M and N are the stoichiometric coefficient in a balanced equilibrium equation at constant temperature. Now consider one reaction, that is lead chloride. Lead chloride dissociates to give lead 2 plus ion and 2Cl minus ion. So Ksp can be written as the product of concentration of the constituent. Here the constituent ions are lead 2 plus and Cl minus ion, each raised to the power of its stoichiometric coefficient. Here the lead 2 plus, the stoichiometric coefficient is 1, so power 1, and in the chloride the stoichiometric coefficient is 2, so it is raised into 2 in a balanced equation. It is a balanced equation. Here we have to note that there is a difference between the solubility product and ionic product. So it is also said to be ionic product when the molar concentration represents the initial concentration or concentration at time t. But in solubility product expression, there should be equilibrium existence between the constituent ions and undissociated salt. So it is the molar concentration represents the equilibrium concentration. So here the equilibrium concentration here. So the main difference is both the equations are same in case of ionic product or also in the soluble product. But the difference is here the initial concentration is taken for the ionic product and the molar concentration at the equilibrium condition is taken in the solubility product. One is molar solubility. The solubility is defined as the amount of solid dissolved in 1000 ml of solvent. And molar solubility is defined as the maximum number of moles of solute dissolved in 1 liter. The unit is mole per liter in a saturated solution. Here the solubility means the amount of solute that is dissolved in 1 liter of the solvent. So unit is gram per liter. For example, the sodium hydroxide solubility is 40. You can say 40 gram sodium hydroxide is dissolved in 1000 ml of solvent. Molar solubility S is defined as the maximum number of moles of solute dissolved in 1 liter and unit is mole per liter. The difference is the amount and here mole. So the molar solubility is important to calculate the solubility product. Let us consider one example. For a solute that is XMYN, dissociate to give M moles of X ion and N moles of Y ions. If the solubility of this solid is S, if the solubility that is molar solubility of the solid is S, you can write the concentration of X that is a cation is equal to M is the number of moles of this cation into S. So the concentration of molar concentration of this X power N plus is equal to M into S and YMS is equal to NS. By substituting this in the solubility product equation, so writing solubility, the Ksp is equal to the product of molar concentration of the reactants, that is Xn plus M, Ym minus S. By substituting the molar value Ms power M, Ns power N, you get M power M into N power N into S power M plus N. So solubility product is from the molar solubility. So simply we can obtain the solubility product from the molar solubility. Let us move into the writing of solubility product for various types. For silver chloride, it is a 1:1 type. This will sit to give Ag plus and Cl minus ion. So the solubility product is Ag plus and Cl minus ion. So writing the molar solubility in this case, so cation power 1 and anion power 1, here the numbers, the S power 1 plus 1. So Ksp is equal to S square, the S is equal to square root of solubility product Ksp. The next one, lead chloride 1:2. So here the number of cation is 1 and the number of anion is 2 and the coefficient is 2. So 1 power 1, 2 power 2, S power 2 plus 1, 3. So it will be 4 power S 3. So S is a cubic root of Ksp divided by 4. Next one, the aluminum fluoride, it is 1:3. So the number of cation 1 and the number of anion 3. So it is 1:3. So writing equilibrium, writing Ksp by substituting 1 power 1, 3 power 3, S power 3 plus 1. So it will be Ksp is equal to 27 S power 4 and S is equal to Ksp by 27. Silver chromate, it is a 2:1 type. So writing equilibrium, Ksp, and you can write number of silver ion 2. So 2 power 2 into 1 power 1, S power 2 into 2 plus 1. So it will be 4 S3. Here the tabulation is here, the type and the examples and Ksp and the molar solubility. Let's move into the question part. So this is a question from IIT 2001. Here the salt is APBQ. The relationship at solubility product, that is LS, with the solubility S. So instead of Ksp, it is given as LS, and the salt is the type of APBQ. So what is your answer? So writing solubility product equation. So the salt dissociation is given as APBQ, the P number of A and Q number of B. So the solubility of the APBQ is the cation power P. So P power P and Q power Q and into S power P plus Q. So what is option here? That is S power P plus Q. S power P plus Q. Here one is there and here. So C and D is not the correct answer. And it may be, and P power P, Q power Q. Here it is P power Q, Q power V. So your answer is A. So very simple question. So next to the application of solubility product. The solubility product is used to find out the precipitation of the given salt, whether it is precipitated or not in the solutions. So we have two terms, one is the ionic product and another one is the solubility product. If the value of ionic product is greater than solubility product, what happens? The precipitation occurs. The solution is said to be supersaturated. If the ionic product is less than solubility product, no precipitation. So you have to consider the two values. One is the solubility product, that is the equilibrium condition, and it is the initial concentration. So it is greater than the precipitation occurs. It is less value than that of solubility product, no precipitation, and the solution is unsaturated, and it is equal. So automatically it is the equilibrium. So equilibrium is the solution is the saturated one. Next question from NEET 2019. Here the pH of the saturated solution of calcium hydroxide is given. The pH is equal to 9. And the solubility product of the calcium hydroxide is the question. So the various options are given. Here the dissociation is calcium hydroxide dissociated to give calcium 2 plus and 2 OH ions. That is 1 mole of calcium hydroxide dissociated to give 1 mole of Ca2 plus ion and 2 moles of hydroxide in concentration. Given that the pH is equal to 9, so pOH is equal to 5. Hydroxyl ion concentration, obviously it is 10 power minus 5 m. And calcium ion concentration is 10 power minus 5 2. So writing KSP. So what is KSP? Is solubility product. The product of concentration of calcium 2 plus ion and the concentration of hydroxyl ion with raised to 2. By substituting this value, calcium 2 plus ion 10 power minus 5 by 2 into 10 power minus 5 whole square. So KSP is equal to 0.5 into 10 power minus 5. So next topic is effect of common ion in solubility. So what is the effect of common ion in the solubility of sparingly soluble salt? The common ion is added, the solubility of the salt is decreases. This is because of common ion effect. When silver chloride solubility equilibrium is considered, it dissociates to give Ag plus and Cl minus ion. So when NaCl is added, which supplies the common ion Cl minus ion. So Cl minus ion concentration in the equilibrium will increase. According to Le-Chatelier principle, what happens? As the concentration of the product increases, the equilibrium shifts in the left-hand direction. That is in the backward direction. So solubility decreases. That is the formation of AgCl is enhanced. So solubility dissociation decreases. Consider one problem. When the silver chloride is present in the silver nitrate solution, what happens? Silver nitrate supplies the Ag plus ion, so it is the common ion. So as a result, the solubility decreases. In this problem, the KSP in aqueous media is given, that is 1 into 10 power minus 10. So the solubility S is that 1 into 10 power of minus 5. That is AgCl 1:1 type. So S is equal to square root of Sp. So S is equal to 1 into 10 power minus 5. When present in the 0.1 m silver nitrate, what happens? Silver nitrate dissociates to give Ag plus and NO3 minus ion. So the concentration of silver plus ion is increased by 0.1. So the solubility is added to the 0.1 m. When compared to the solubility of this 0.1 m and the solubility that is 1 into 10 power minus 5, the value is neglected. So in this area, it is very small, so it is neglected. So KSB is equal to 0.1 m into S. So 1 into 10 power minus 10 is equal to, the S is neglected, and so it is 0.1 into S. So S is equal to 10 power minus 9. So the solubility of AgCl in silver nitrate is less than that of this 1 into 10 power minus 10. That is S equal to 10 power minus 9. Okay. Okay students, I hope that you can understand the topic very thoroughly. If you have any doubts, write your doubts in the comment box. Now move into the problem. It is the question from NEET 2017. Here the concentration of Ag plus ions in a saturated solution of silver oxalate is given. and what is the solubility product. So writing equation, the Ag plus ion concentration is 2.2 into 10 power minus 4 m, and the oxalate ion concentration is 1.1 into 10 power minus 1. So here the 2 Ag plus is here. So it is 1 mole of C2O4. Here 2 mole of Ag plus is formed. So the oxalate ion concentration 1 into 1 into 10 power minus m. So writing Ksp by substituting the value in the silver concentration and oxalate ion concentration, you get the answer 5.324 into 10 power minus 2. Your answer is fourth one. So next one, it is the problem from AEPMT system. Here the two salts are given, My and NY3. Both are insoluble salt having same Ksp values. Which statement is true? Consider the molar solubilities of My and NY3. Both are having the same solubility product. So for My, what is the S value? It is square root of Ksp, and NY3, it is a 1:3 type. So S is the fourth root of Ksp by 27. By substituting the Ksp value, here you get S is around 10 power minus 6 or 7. Here you get 10 power minus 4 or 3. By substituting. So when you compare to these values, the molar solubilities are not identical. And which one has a greater value? The NY3, the S value is in greater value when compared to the S. The molar solubility of My is lesser than NY3. The molar solubility of My in water is less than NY3. So statement 2 is correct. Then what about 3? The salts of My and NY3 are more soluble in 0.5 mKy than in the pure water. Here the Ky is given. Ky supplies what? It is a strong electrolyte, supplies Y minus ion. Due to the common ion effect, the solubility of the sparingly soluble salt decreases. We have discussed earlier. So the salts of the My and NY3 is more soluble. It is less soluble in Ky. Whatever this concentration may be, it is a common. It produces a common ion. And the addition of salt Ky to the solution of My and NY3 will have no effect on their solution. So this statement is wrong because it produces common ion effect. So the solubility decreases. So your answer is 2. It is a problem from 2019 IIT JEE main. So what is the molar solubility of aluminum hydroxide in 0.2 m sodium hydroxide solution? So it is based on the common ion effect again. So the dissociation of aluminum hydroxide is Al3 plus 3 OH minus ion. The Ksp is written as 1 power 1 into 3 power 3 into S power 1 plus 3. So Ksp is equal to 27 S power 4. The solubility product. Given that the Ksp is equal to 2.4 into 10 power minus 24, you are going to calculate the S value. It is in the presence of sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide dissociates to give Na plus and OH minus ion. The concentration ion, the hydroxide ion concentration is increased by 0.2 m because it dissociates to give 0.2 m sodium hydroxide. By substituting the value in the Ksp equation, that is 2.4 into 10 power minus 24 is equal to S into 3S plus 0.2. Why this 0.2 is added? Because the hydroxide concentration is increased by 0.2 power 3. When you compare this S value and 0.2, the S can be neglected because S is equal to very, very low value. So in the case of 2.4 in 10 power minus 24 solubility provided, by calculating the S value is very low. So it is less than 0.2. So S can be neglected. So it will be 0.2 power 3. So S is equal to 2.4 into 10 power minus 24 divided by 0.08. Your answer is 3 into 10 power minus 22.